What's up, people? How y'all doing out there tonight? This is Late Night with Sharif, and I got my co-host with me from the Peep This podcast, Daniel Chestnut.
Yeah.
Man, he's doing a lot of awesome stuff and everything with the podcast Central, and we're going to have a separate interview with him, but tonight he's my co-host because, man, we got a special guest tonight, man. Turning the city up, been turning the city up. Man, I just happened to actually be in one of his videos, and makes me want to step my game up and put more money into my stuff. And we're going to go over, what his charges are and, how did he get started and everything. But I want him to introduce himself.
What's going on, everybody? It's Glass by Chop. You can say celebrity videographer. You can say seasoned videographer. You can say one of the Carolina plugs. All that good stuff, man.
Yeah.
So, I'm here, man. I appreciate the opportunity.
Man, I appreciate you coming on, man. We such a young movement and everything like that. But we hope to serve you some justice out here. So how did you get started, man?
Man, it's a crazy story. How I actually got started in the videography work was I actually was doing management work with 3-4 artists. This was like 2010, 2011, somewhere up in there. And I went to go buy like a good bit of camera equipment and stuff like that because I told him, I said, look, this is going to be the vision. This was going to be happening coming lay down the road. If we can get ahead of the curve now, whereas we control our visuals, we got everything we need. At least put out visuals, videos, whatever. We can be able to outwork everybody. So just so happened, I guess life happened to each one of them. Nobody didn't want to, shoot the videos, make content or whatever. So I'm like, cool. Y'all don't want to do it. I gotta go make my money back. You feel what I'm saying? So I already had relationships with like some of the promoters and club owners in the city. So what I did was I went and started help building their stuff up. All the up and coming promoters and like some of the club owners, I helped build certain nights with them by just doing film work and taking pictures and stuff.
Right. So I see you here, you building relationships and everything like that. Are you from Columbia?
No, I'm originally from Charleston. That's my hometown.
Charleston. Okay. All right. Chuck. Yeah. What's up?
So
843.
Word 843.
I heard. So did you do this in Charleston and then came to Columbia?
No, I came to Columbia. I actually was when I came to Columbia, I was actually still an artist, right? So I was in my spot. I already learned how to record myself, mix, kind of master, all that stuff like that. Just learning the ins and outs or
so
whatever.
You're an engineer too.
Yeah, engineering and all
gotcha.
that stuff. So like I had like the first Motif keyboard that came out. The AW16 all-in-one audio board had like the CD burner in it and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
I had all that, so that's why I tell a lot of these artists now, like I come from the era where you got to go buy that hardware. It wasn't no Fruity Loops, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So I came from that type of era to whereas I started out as an artist and then I started learning the business side. So that's when I went into like the management and stuff like that. So that's why I'm like more passionate helping artists because I come from that time frame, whereas I didn't have nobody really to mentor me and guide me or whatnot. So once I was able to get the information, the knowledge to do so, that's why I try to push artists so much to keep for them to strive, to keep being consistent and stuff like that.
Right. So I don't want to, have you tell your age. That's not like what we do, but you 80s baby, 90s baby.
No, I'm 46, bro.
46. Okay.
Yeah,
everybody's still younger than me.
Yeah.
I can't get nobody older than me.
I can't. Like everybody will see. They think I'm still in my 30s or something, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, nah, just take care of yourself. You be all right.
Right. So I got a question for him. So when it came to you not really had no guidance, right? Same thing kind of with me, but moving on God work, I met people that show me like certain things easier to do, but I'm still creative. So you think since you kind of did on your own, your vision is a little bit different than everybody because you like curating, making mistakes, or learning something that you just came through?
Yeah, it's more of like the people who was doing it more of the next level than me. Those were the people I just really started studying, like Director X's, the Benny Booms, people like that who've been in the industry for a long time, and then I would study videos. I watch them, study them, and things like that. So like a lot of times now you see a lot of the artists with all these crazy effects or whatever, but I researched to as if you go look on YouTube right now, look at the most viewed videos, it's the ones that's cinematic, concept, treatments, and stuff like that. They got billions of views on those videos, hundreds of millions of views on those videos.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like when you as you were saying, I will go and find somebody who is like certain in your realm of creativity and start studying them and studying their work and stuff like that. And that way you can really learn and pinpoint how to create your own style. So that's basically what I did. You start creating your own style. Just pick a couple people, see how they work, and then figure out how you can create your own style to make it your own.
Right.
And that's like when I came up with the name Glass by Chop. A lot of people saying shot by, shot by. I said, I gotta figure something that's gonna stand out to when they say it, just roll out your tongue in a whole different way.
So what's the glass part of it? What's
So the glass by chop is just like the lens. So I used to tell people, man, step in front of this glass so we can shoot a video. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So it's the glass. It's a glass element in front of your lens. So I mean, that's basically what it is. So you just got glass by chop. So, yeah.
So like kind of like I haven't been on a whole lot of video shoots, not in this new day, but back in the day a little bit more. But I noticed that you came through with for the Tasia B Big Tipper video, did that one that had the what's it called, the paint, the P Valley.
Yeah, the P Valley.
They had the P Valley theme down in what's they call it, down in the valley, So y'all had the Uncle Clifford and all that kind of stuff and everything like that. That's kind of a big production, and we don't want to ask how much something like that costs. But I noticed that you had 3 cameramen. Is that like your usual thing? Or
no, I had those people mostly doing behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, okay.
Yeah, most of them doing behind the scenes. So like certain budgets, I had like people come do behind the scenes. Certain budgets you got where we create a treatment, provide the location, the models, things like that. So it's different levels. So I try to get artists to understand, because sometimes most of our people, they thinking, oh, you just trying to charge this money, trying to get over on me, or trying to charge this money, whoop de whoop. But I'm like, if you're an artist. If your favorite artist is, say, like T.I. or Moneybagg or Young and Ace, whatever the artist is out right now, once you become an artist, those are your peers. Those are basically your competition. So it's like you're going to have to put out production equal of value or more value to be able to gain that fan base and be more consistent in them guys. Because a lot of those guys, they dropping videos at least twice a month. Like, I follow these guys, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got some of them drop like, maybe once, twice in a week. So it's like, when I'm telling the artists, I'm like, well, look, if I throw a special out there, $500 or whatever, I'm trying to help you be consistent and growing. You think I'm just trying to make money to put in my pocket, but I'm trying to give you the quality that they have for a price that you can try to afford to be consistent. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that's the whole gray area I think a lot of artists around here really have is.
So you feel like, as accomplished you are, you still feel like, since everybody making a lot of videos and stuff, that you have to kind of like drop your price? I
wouldn't say that. I told myself, like, if you're going to be a service-based business, you got to have a price point just for about everybody. That's like when you buying a car. You got your base, mid-level, full, fully loaded, and then you go up to your foreigns and stuff like that. So you know what I mean. So that's just how I really see it. I don't really see it as dropping price because everybody has a price point to where it's like a videographer. You may not start with the red camera, REs and stuff like that. You gotta grow into those things or create the customer base to really have to be able to provide that service for those type of people. So it's like it's not really dropping price, but everybody has a a base price where they don't go under. You know what I'm saying? So you got that. But other than that, man, you got. I try to like just help the artists out because like I said, I come from being an artist and I understand the struggle. So that's why I try to do the things I do because I understand like, well, damn, I'm sitting on all this music. I ain't got no visuals. I can't pay these people X amount of dollars,
Right.
no 2, 3, 4, 5,000, 20. Back then it was
Right.
you got at least 20, 30, 40,000 to 100,000 for videos.
Right. Back
You-
in the
you
day,
see- you
yeah.
see what I'm
Now
saying?
now everybody dropping
Yeah,
videos.
Yeah, so it's like now it's like we trying to show you an affordable way to do it, but it's like if you don't understand the concept, what I'm trying to bring to you, you're not gonna understand the concept of other things I can teach you to help you
Right.
get to that next level.
So the two things that you just said, that was a lot. Because one of them, my question was in that. Do you feel like, so I'm an up and coming artist, I gotta have a video, or should I come up with some more music? You know what I mean? Should my music should I be hitting like the freestyle stuff? Drop, you know, what should I be?
I mean, all content is good, but when people listen to more of your songs or whatever, the first thing that most people gonna react to is those visuals. Cause like you got a lot of songs. Like right now, if you like, they had like a release of it was like millions and millions of songs on Spotify that haven't even got any listens.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you can drop all the music, but if you don't have a fan base, or you're not consistently have a culture of fan base that you already have that wants your music,
Right.
you got to do something to stand out. So, and that's why I try to tell artists, like I might drop something, say, well, you know, I got a package where we film your BTS in the studio. So you want to show your people the growth
Right.
from the beginning phases to the next phase you on
Right.
stage or whatever.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
That's what's going to captivate your people, and that's something I study back from the Jay-Z days and stuff like that.
Right.
They may drop like a documentary or something to where it showed them the making of the Carter album or whatever it may be. You see what I'm
Yeah, because
saying?
Dan used to always film a lot back
Yeah,
then
you
too.
know,
yeah.
so it's like it's stuff like that that keeps your fan base locked in, and you keeping them entertained at the same time
Right.
too, and you giving them your rags to riches story at the same time. But right now, everybody's trying to give a rags to rags story.
Right.
Nobody's not
Right.
trying to do the rags to riches
riches,
story,
yeah. That's
because like
important,
those
yeah.
are the people that's really gonna stick with you. Like, bro,
Right.
I really seen him in the studio. He ain't had that. I seen him in the studio in the closet.
Right.
Then when he started, now he recorded in multi-million-dollar studios.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So they don't.
Do you
it's-
think that because of how it is this generation? Because like I feel like I get what you said, or it's like how the rags to riches. Because I think back in the day, majority of people love music more than just want to do it as like a job. Like if they was broke, they still like New Edition don't make no money right now. They just go bankrupt. I think they still want to sing and dance right now.
Yeah, you got
know what
some
I'm saying?
people like that,
Right, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I think it's more of they do it for as entertaining more than the love of music. Like back then, like you said, like it's a facade more now, more than who the person is. So that's why you could go to the people that does record themselves and see where they come from, because they really are artists and they really can express themselves.
Yeah.
Compared to I just want to, you know, make that one hit a quitter or that, you know what I'm saying, do certain things. So it's a little bit different now, because I feel like back in our day we had to go off visuals and the facade of reading magazines or what we show music videos,
Yeah.
compared to like,
Yeah.
you know, it was a character, but it was really into the character too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Method Man might be
Exactly.
different than his real name.
Yeah.
But when he came to him being that character, he really was that character before as an
Exactly.
artist, not as a gangster or, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's the difference too.
Exactly.
Video brings everything out. So I'm an artist. This is a scenario. I'm an artist. How do I hire Vic the Chop?
I mean, just call me, man. My information out there. Just call me. If you see one of my promotions, or if you got a certain type of budget you got to work with, we can make a plan to figure out how we can make that budget work and what we can do to bring your visual to life. I mean,
But I'm a garbage artist.
Good.
As long
good
as I
one.
got the money, will you still do my
Bruh,
video? You
I'm
still
I'ma say this.
stamp glass by
I'm
shop owner?
gonna say this, bro. I say this. I've been saying this like the last 6-7 years now. I said maybe about 6-7 years now. Have y'all ever heard of the artist Little B, the bass god?
Yeah, I have. Like that, he was supposed to be like maybe like part of the LGBT. Houston?
No, I forgot where he's from. He's from Alabama.
okay.
Alabama. So this guy changed my outlook of me telling the artist is whack or whatever.
Right.
And the reason why I say that, because like I follow his story, and his story was this right here. When I was watching this man, like I was like, man, that nigga is trash.
Right.
But the thing was his work ethic.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So this man would drop damn near 2-3 videos a week.
Right.
He'll put
Right.
that shit on. I can curse on
Yeah, go
Oh.
ahead. Yeah. We don't.
He was putting that shit on World Star.
Yeah.
And you know, World Star was pumping whatever. So this man was and I was following this man consistently, bro. Just seeing what he was doing, just being curious, right?
Right.
So within about 6 months to 8 months or whatever it was, after him being consistent dropping, this man started getting bookings in New York, sold out white
Consistent,
kids,
right.
sold out crowd, different things like that. So
Right.
it's like, so I had to change my perspective. So I'm like, you know what?
Work ethic, man,
it really ain't.
talent.
If an artist whack, it's a fan base for everybody.
Okay.
That's what I learned. That's the moral of my
Yeah.
story on that.
Yeah.
There is a fan base for everybody. You may not have the fan base whereas you got 2, 3, 4 million.
Right.
But if you can get a fan base about a solid 5,000 to
Yeah.
about 500,000 or
Right.
100,000,
Right.
you can live off of that, bro.
Right.
You
right.
can
And like
live
said,
off of
I
that.
like how you said.
So-
I like how you said work ethic because
Yeah,
because you
work-
can be talent. I don't care how talented you are. That talent is going to really kind of
And-
down if you got no
and that's
work
what's stopping.
ethic. That's why you got to be consistent. So I like how you want to pay attention to the artist and see your growth or see something like that maybe nobody else see. Like, he might be whack because, like you said, you looking at it as a fan compared to like you looking at it more as a artist in a way, and you like he's being consistent though.
Yeah.
You know, compared to you, somebody just dropping one song. Hey man, where you been? I like your music. You get on them more than they should be getting on themselves.
Exactly.
So I like that. Yeah,
And that's what it is. Because a lot of artists who are talented, it's like they want everything. You want everything handed to you. But it's not like that. You still got to put the work ethic in
Work
at the
ethic
end of the
matters
day.
so
So it's like
much,
no matter how much talent you got, that's like with me. No matter how many accolades or things I done achieved, I still put in the work ethic because
Right.
I always go back. My mind frame as far as the marketing and keep going is like McDonald's, all your franchise businesses. You're gonna see them advertising to you every day
Every day.
still.
It's in your
Right.
face.
You see what I'm
And
saying?
you're selling yourself.
Yeah, you still
So
gotta sell
even if
yourself.
I'm garbage, you selling your work,
Yeah.
making the
Exactly.
video
You don't
look
remember their
good.
name. You gonna know who they are.
And
Yeah.
then
They may not remember me as an artist, but they're gonna
Yeah.
remember you as Glass by Chop because
Right.
the video was hot.
Yeah.
They might say, "Oh man, damn,
Right,
that song,
I know that
don't
whack
like
dude.
that song, but boy,
yeah,
you got a nice,
like you can say, I know
nice
that
video."
whack dude, but you see it
Right.
every single day because you're
Right.
applying pressure.
Yeah,
Putting in network.
and that's what it. And that's why I tell a lot of artists are like. A lot of talented artists, they'll shun the artists where they feel ain't that good.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm like, bro, you see that man done ran circles around. He done ran
Yeah.
about
Yes.
2 laps. He done lapped you about 2 times.
Right,
Why you
right.
sitting here thinking I'm the hottest without a work ethic?
Yeah.
Right.
He understand, well, I might not be the hottest,
Hottest.
but I got a great work ethic.
Work ethic
and then,
Right.
and then it's the
matters so
same thing
much.
like Will Smith said this in an interview, the same thing. He's like, I may not be the most talented,
Right.
but I'm gonna outwork
Work
you. You gonna
Right.
if for you to beat me, I'm gonna have to die.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
shit stuck,
Yeah.
bro. Like
Yeah.
for
That's good
real,
stuff. That's
it
good
stuck.
stuff.
So
Right,
like,
that's the same thing like that with Kevin Hart. Like Kevin Hart, like the most funniest out of everybody, but he
he
worked
gonna
hard.
outwork you
Work
now.
hard,
He
bro.
worked, he
You
worked
gotta
hard.
work. You gotta
Like the
work
consistency
hard.
and the growth and like you said, better relationships.
Yeah.
And like that was all about to ask you about the video. When you come to like a video, when it comes to like meeting the artist, especially like a new artist, do you go back and see what he did?
Yeah, I look at some stuff the artists did and just see like what kind of growth they had or whatnot, and I like to go back so I can see how I can enhance it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Kind of get a feel for who that
Right.
is.
Yeah, feel who it is and the
Right.
type of style they like. But I may see something different. I'm like, well, you know what? This really wasn't working for you, so let's try this.
Right.
And this gonna help the people see you in a different light.
Right.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, it normally works. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So yeah.
So is it like a consultation that needs to happen before we do the video?
No,
and
not
then-
necessarily. I'd tell them,
Right.
send me the song. I listen to the song, and if you
Right.
got any ideas or whatnot, we'll talk, have a conference call. You'll have a conference call,
Right.
and I'll get your ideas, and we put everything in perspective, so we'll know what we're going. But at least come up with a plan. That's my whole thing.
Right.
I don't like this to be winging it. It's like just come up with some kind of plan so we can have
Right.
something to go off of.
All right. So what's your biggest pet peeve on set? What you don't like? Is it the
Shit,
cell phones?
It's more artists knowing they lyrics to the song, man.
Right.
Really.
Because it don't match, right? It don't.
It's just like if you all right, for a videographer and somebody who edits, it's kind of harder to edit because when the artists mess up on their lyrics for the song, when you try to shoot the video, you gotta try to compensate by adding so much B-roll and stuff like that,
Right.
and you can't freak the edit how you really want to.
Okay.
You see what I'm
Because the
saying?
artists don't know the song.
Yeah, so I'm like, bro, like
That's important.
So it's like if you're an artist and you know you got a video shoot come up, at least 2 days, at least a day or two before, man, start practicing
Don't listen to nothing but
Good
that.
advice,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Good advice.
yeah. Just start
Look in the
practicing
mirror.
it, and then get your swag up.
Yeah.
Because that's why, like, a lot of artists who go to the studio and freestyle their songs or whatever, learn that song prior to your video shoot. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
that way you won't just be looking like you're an artist trying to remember the words while you're
Yeah.
filming. You
Right.
already know, so people
Yeah,
can really
yeah.
feel your energy. You can really put that energy
Right.
out there,
Right.
and you're not trying to like wing it and just catching the ad libs of the song.
Right.
But you want somebody to shoot you a hot video.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
right,
come
right.
on, bro. It don't work
It's
like
not
that.
your fault if
It
it
was
come
once,
out.
I can't remember the song, right? And the song was fire. I heard it from one of my homeboys. It's that song, You Don't Want No Smoke From Me. You want,
Yeah,
but when I
yeah.
saw him, like, really, like, he don't really, like, it's just like...
Yo, Nardo Wick.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
he,
shout out
he,
Nardo Wick.
like, he just more just calm, but the way the song sound, like, you just hear on the radio, you like, well, if I go see this music video,
Right.
Yeah.
but he just chilled though. He
Yeah,
just chilled,
it's a
dude.
lot of like
yeah,
that,
so
yeah.
it's crazy, like how you said, like performing all this stuff. Cause when I first heard it, I heard from one of my homeboys. Like, I mean, I don't really listen to that type of music, but I'm like, this hard, man. So I was like, this ain't my music type of music, but I listen to somebody else. Then next thing you know, when I saw him, like, he's nothing the way I thought he was going to be. Though.
And that's how it be sometimes,
Yeah.
man. And that's crazy though, you know. And that's why I try to tell artists too is you got to relay that energy to the camera so
Right.
that people can be like, oh, he turned up.
Right.
That's somebody I would like to go see in live
At a show.
performance or something like that. But like you said too, if it's an artist where they feel like ain't gonna give them a show or they ain't gonna give them their money's worth,
Right.
I'll just listen to the music.
Equity matters so
Yeah.
much, man.
I'll
When it
just
comes
listen
to an
the music.
artist, man, equity matters so much. I don't think a lot of people understand. Like, you wanna be on fire. Like you said, you rather have that 500,000 solid people that really mess with you like that.
Yep.
And then when it comes, another thing I want to say, what you said about the songs on Spotify, I learned this from Russ. Russ is a independent artist.
Yeah, I follow
So what
Russ, too.
happened was he used to put albums out, right? But he realized most of his
Singles.
or not even singles. Most of the time he's listening, it was just the first song.
Yeah.
So what he started doing, he just didn't put an album out. He just put a song out every time.
Yeah, on SoundCloud.
Right, yeah. He just
Right.
put a song out every
Yeah.
time. And that's how when he put the album out, they go listen to the album because they heard every song.
Yeah.
Already.
Compared to like, you put an album out, you realize sometimes when people put a song out, they listen to like 4 or 5 songs.
Yeah.
And they don't really listen to the whole thing, or it's not that popping, whatever. So what he did was just put a song out every time and then put the whole album, like how Jonah Lucas be doing.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
And that's
So-
a good way to do it too,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I tell artists, even with visuals, like I try to tell them, it's different levels of visuals you can put out. You don't have to put out a big budget music video all the time. You can put out a studio video. I got the mic drop platform I got for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like if you only working with a certain budget, whereas okay, I got this song, but I want to at least
Whole
have
mic
some-
drop.
I just want to have something. I just want to have something to put out
Yeah.
there. So now you got something. You got something. Like I said, the mic drop video, in studio video. Then get you maybe a low budget, couple scene video,
Couple
or
scenes, yeah.
and then if a song you really believe in or whatever, put the money behind
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's so many ways you can just still be consistent with this thing.
Right.
To where you can drop songs and drop some type of
Right.
visual or drop some kind of content with it. Or like I tell them, show people that you in the street putting your promotion out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hanging up posters, putting out
Everything.
flyers,
Right.
and then put your music behind it. You know what I'm saying? You don't even
Right.
see that no more right now.
So what's easier to deal with, the crews? Because I know you do a lot of crew stuff. Where it's a big old entourage, or is it the male or the female? Is it harder to deal with the females and the clothes change and the makeup and
Be real
stuff?
now.
A lot of times be like I said, sometimes the entourage people, there's more with the entourage, and like, hey man, can we do this? Can you do that? Or can you do that? Like, bro, no, I said, bro, sometimes I tell them shit like, bro, that ain't part of the budget, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Or I got this, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
and
right.
like, if you wanted to be the director, why you ain't invest in your homeboy and buy him some equipment, or
Yeah.
you bought the equipment and film him his video? You feel what I'm saying? That's how I feel about that. Really.
Sometimes you gotta let them know.
Yeah, so,
they'll be
I
the
mean,
third base person that they ain't even put no money in.
Yeah, you know what I
Want
mean?
to tell you how to direct
like,
the video.
Yeah, so I'm like, if you really believed in this man, this man needed X amount of dollars. I ain't hear him say, yeah, my homeboy gave me half of the money or nothing. And then half the time they don't even want to show up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like half the time they don't want to show up on time.
That's why I thought when he said your pet peeve, I thought you were going to say be on time. I thought you were going to say that.
That's one of my pet peeves. Yeah, that is one of my pet peeves. But the biggest one is knowing your songs to the goddamn your lyrics of the song when you rapping it. But yeah, being on time.
Don't be late and don't know your song.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You late and you don't know the song.
Yeah, you got
come on, bro. Like, yeah, for real. But yeah, that's definitely one of my pet peeves is being on time. Cause I like to be on time, try to get everything started so we can get out there. Cause once you be late and you got certain people who show up, they gonna start getting frustrated and they gonna see like, oh, this is an unprofessional set.
And now you gotta be that leader that you are. And
exactly. And you gotta calm people down. You got we about to be on time and stuff like that. So it all boils down. And then like I tell them too. You know, I used to do open mics a few years ago with my man, my partner DJ LJ, and we used to tell artists this too.
Yeah, I know LJ. Yeah.
We used to tell artists this too. Like we used to have a sign up sheet. We tell everybody get here by 8 o'clock to sign up or whatever like that. We don't have like 20 slots. So you have some artists may come later. Hey man, you can't put me up to number 2. I like, nah, bro. Right. I said the thing is, it's not about. And some of them they used to try to pay us. Like when we used to have we used to have every Monday at least 50 to about 100 or 100 so people in the building.
That's what's up.
And then so when the crowd get thick, hyped up, everybody will get on the stage perform. Bro, you can't boost me up. Man, I'll give you all 100 off. I need this and that. I said, bro, it's not about your money. Yeah. It's like we're trying to teach you time management. So like once you reach to the next level, you'll be on time for interviews, be on time for your shows, things like that. So what we're doing is beyond just trying to get your money for you to show up for an open mic. Yeah, we're trying to give you that artist development because record label's not doing A&R work, artist development no more. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what we was trying to do back then. But a lot of people just look at it as, oh man, bro, we signed up. Nah, bro, if you want the slot you want, 1 through 10 are normally the slots where people the crowd's gonna be in there, and after about the 10th person, people start trickling out. You know, start thinning out. So I'm like, just teaching artists time management. That's everything. Right. So even when you show them to your video sets, time management. Make sure you're on time, bro.
So how many videos you like? What's like? You did over 40, 50 videos?
I got a lot.
All right, so I got a question for you. When it comes to you, like you making a video, so you're in the mood. But when it comes to like you watching it, like songs like guys like Scarface and like Feeling the Air, Being Single. Have you ever got chills on like certain music? If you did, you remember the person, give them a shout out. Has that ever been like a video like, yeah, this is dope?
Man, it's been some, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I done watched somewhere, bro. For me trying to go in my memory bank and try to get that one.
You got some recent ones?
Some recent ones.
As far as you saw a video, it was like, whoa.
Okay, dang, who was that? Oh man, I gotta go look at my playlist. But yeah, it's been some recent ones though. It's been some recent good ones. They had a good storyline to it and stuff like that. It's a lot of them. Like honestly, it's a lot of them. So and that's why I keep trying to strive higher for when you see like certain people doing big productions, like even like Gunna. That song he got "Fuck You Me." No, Rodeo, I think it was, where he had like a Bronco like O.J. Simpson or whatever. Yeah. Now that production was tight work, bro. I like that. I like that. Who else? It was a couple more people, man. But that was one of the good ones that you can tell they really put that together and took like a big team of people to put that together. Right. Yeah, but it's a lot, man.
And then another one I'm about to ask you. When it comes to a person that is an artist, and even about the budget, like he just know how to create, because like he got an opportunity right now. I see that chair right there. Let's do this. Yeah. So, and then you ever been with somebody that just got the money, like you said, just got the money, and you know it's really not about the money, but it's still a business, but you kind of got to be the creator at some time.
Yeah, sometimes
you been in
like
situations?
That. Yeah, it's like that about 90% of the time.
So do you love that more than you love the person that kind of like, it's not like he trying to not take over, but he understands the story he want to create.
If a person come to me with a vision, we collaborate on the treatment and stuff like that. I like that because that way I'm helping you really bring your vision to life. Right. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of artists, they're not artistically visioned far as that. Yeah. Their lane is coming up with the music. You see what I'm saying? So that's I think that's where it all plays at. So some artists, They's like, man, I just make the music. I hire you because I see you know what you're doing.
Heard about
let's
you.
come up something. Let me see. Let me know what you're talking about, and let's put it together and go from there.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it's been instances like that. I don't work with man. I don't
That's
work with
what's
some
up,
people,
man.
But yeah,
Yeah.
So we got Columbia on lockdown and everything. I see that. So what's next for you in the next 5 years as far as,
man,
Glass by Chop goes?
I want to start working in the movies, bro. I'm about to go into the movies and stuff
Right.
like that. So yeah, I think Glass by Chop. Yeah, go into the movies and stuff.
Right.
And really try to help an artist get it to the next level. You know, I don't work with so many people, been on so many different tours, man. So
Right.
and people like, man, why you be still trying to help these artists? I'm like, bro, that's where I come from.
That's your gift.
You see what I'm saying?
What was
So
your
it's like-
favorite tour? I'm sorry. What was your favorite
So
tour?
like recently, I was the first videographer to headline the Southern Soul tour, a major tour with like
King George?
King George on the tour.
Okay,
Tucker,
I went to that. Yeah, that's dope.
King George, Tucker, Sir Charles, Pokey Bear, Calvin Richardson was on there. Miss
Love
Nelly
Calvin
Travis,
Richardson.
Nelly Travis. Who else? Labrado, Ronnie Bell, like all the top
Yeah,
ones.
all the top
all the ones
ones,
you hear
yeah.
on the radio. I was on tour with all of them. We did like a
Right.
19 city tour. You know what I'm saying? Did that. I did tours with Gucci Man.
Right.
I got videos with Gucci Man. I got videos with Icewear Vizzo when he first was popping before he really popped the way he is right now. Diamond ATL. Man, this goes on. And then like a lot of people I don't work with here in the city.
Right.
Before they pop, I don't work with Rennie Rucci, the Black Zacks and stuff, doing
Right.
stuff with them dudes.
Shout out.
But you all over the place.
Yeah, I done came up, man. There's a lot of people, man. So I done came across, been networking for a long time. Just building my network, building my phone contact list and stuff like that. With different people. And that's why I try to tell artists networking is everything. So even though you may think going to an open mic or a showcase is a waste of your time,
It's not.
by not
It's
understanding
really not.
that's really
Oh
can
my
help you
God.
take
That's
you to the next
best
level.
times too, especially when you try to learn or trying to grow. Because somebody else that got the same hustle, the work ethic you got. Like with me, I like going to the open mics and stuff and like talk about my podcast and like, hey, hey man, you fire, bro, like whatever. Because you don't understand that person might be on this right here, might have their last like vision or whatever, they might be giving up, and you give them an idea, whatever the sparkle, you just never know. And relationships, like you said, relationships are so important because then the budget don't matter, relationship matters. Just give me what you got, and then we're gonna build off this. And once your song fire, and then under your visual, whatever, the charge I got for you. Just make sure you keep that quiet.
Yeah.
Because
Like,
then now when we on top and you on top, everybody want me now, and then I can do what I gotta do. Now it's called equity. That's what
And it's crazy, like an artist, like shout out to Karina J. I don't know if y'all know her or not.
No, what's that name again?
Huh?
What's that name again?
Karina J.
Karina J.
Make sure y'all
okay.
get her on. Make sure y'all get her on this podcast.
All right.
That's what we got you for.
So-
It's like all the smoke. All the smoke.
Throw a word out there. That's
So
how
all
we.
the smoke when they tell somebody, hey, get somebody that you know on the show.
Yeah, man.
So quick story with that, right? So she had a song on her YouTube page called Hood Mariah, right? So it been sitting for a while or whatnot. It had like 600 something views. I said, why you not pushing this song?
Right.
She said, I don't know. I just put it out there, whoop, whoop, whatever, right? I said, man, this is what we gonna do, man. I said, I'm gonna put you on Booth to the Block. We gonna just get something visual
Right.
out there.
Right.
Long story short, we put that up. We put that out. She put it on her TikTok. 1 million views later.
That's what's up.
$1 million.
Over 1 million views later, bro. Like for real. So it's like I try to tell artists, like there's a lot of artists out there got songs just sitting waiting.
Right. Now I push that.
Shout out
agenda,
OGD
man.
Rolls.
And then basically go back to what you were saying about the song. It took her having a visual, putting it out there. People see her performing it to actually take note of the song
Right.
and take it off to the next level where you had the song sitting audio on your page and nobody was never scrolling through your page to find that audio.
But like I said, like we said about the open mic.
Yeah.
Like you heard it. And then you gave it that push. Like, you know, like I said, we don't know it's our last straw, but your last straw got to be like, if I'm going to be done, let me just do this.
Yeah,
And if it
yeah.
doesn't work, it don't work. But like I said, I think a lot of people just wanted to be given compared to understand the opportunity is there. You know what I'm saying? It sucks
then
that way though.
I like to give this one. If you don't mind, I like to give this one sauce about artists with open mics.
Right.
You can really break a record, open mics, and really pop off. Like I'm gonna give y'all the sauce. This consultation free right at this moment right now.
Consultation free.
So if you do an open
game.
mic, right? If you doing open mics and you going city to city, you gotta understand the power of networking. You got an artist, say like you from Columbia, you go to one in Charlotte. Now you done start building a relationship with artists in Charlotte. Now you got somebody, basically your tour guide. So if you need to go to Charlotte, yo, what's the hottest clubs? What's the best studios? What's this? What's that? You see what I'm saying? And you can basically cross promote. Let's do a song together.
Right.
Now I'm starting to be able to get my music in your market. You had to get your music in my market. Then one day we better put something together. Now we got these people come from different markets that come see both of us. And you do that, rinse and repeat. You go to Charlotte, go to Atlanta, go to goddamn on Florence, go to Augusta or whatever, so you can create basically your own promo tour just off open mics and stuff like that. And then the other sauce, the icing on the cake on that sauce is just understand at each open mic or showcase, there's a DJ there.
Right.
So that's one of the most important things, why you're not building relations with the DJs at the open mics. And some of those DJs, they DJ in that club about maybe 2-3 times out the week.
Right.
So based off your perspective, why you think they don't build relationships?
They
with
don't
other
understand the power of networking, bro. They don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel you.
That's like, you giving people the thing I started learning was when you try to give people a lot of stuff for free, they don't take it as value because they feel like if I'm giving it away for free, it may not work.
Right.
But if I'm charging you $5,000 for it, you gonna goddamn be on my ass about, bro. All right, bro, you say this shit gonna work, bro. I need you to show me something. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like that's just like the gray area on that right there.
I think the same thing too. What you say about that is a lot of people is like afraid to be uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like you think that I'm different. Like if I think a DJ dope, shout out to Prime Tech. You know what I'm saying? If I think a DJ is dope, I don't rap or nothing. I'm gonna dap that dude that got me turned up right now. I done bought 5 more drinks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You killing it, bro. What's your name?
Yeah.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Because the thing is like this. I'm gonna say this. If you're an artist, right? So say if you're an artist in the Columbia area, you should know at least no less than 5 DJs. Matter of fact, you should know less than 10 DJs.
I know 10 myself.
game
I don't
right
know
there.
artists.
If you don't know less than 10 DJs, if you don't know at least 10 DJs, you're not putting in work.
You're not.
And I'm gonna just say that
You're not
real
building
talk.
relationships.
You're not building no relationships. Because just imagine, if I got 10 DJs and I'm in the city, right? I got the song I want to push. I got 10 DJs playing my record consistently. Within 3 to 6 months, you be getting bookings out the ass, bro.
Right.
And remember we was talking about applying pressure, right? So one thing I was telling one of my friends, right? Shout out to Eddie Pills, shout out to Rocky and all that, right? I was telling like these DJs, like, don't worry about playing your music while they playing right now. Tell them, man, send them that music when they home.
Yeah.
So when they home, really listening to it compared to like you think they support you, right? They might be playing off. I'm not saying they do this. They could be playing off some fake shit like. Boom, 45 seconds. Go on. You think they cool with you? No. Once you like send him like some music, like, bro, this is a jam. Keep sending it to him. Regardless, he not replying. Because you got to understand, if you send it to a DJ that is busy, he's busy. So
Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm not to cut you
Go
off.
ahead.
I won't just be sending because a DJ don't know what song you really trying to be serious about.
no, the one song. I'm talking about the passion of like. It's like what you say. You know your DJ. You know, like I have it like DJ Puff, DJ Block and Bull. DJ Block and Bull be at 5 points more during the time.
that's
So if I got a
Bull,
bop with the 5-point bop, that's what I'm gonna sing about the 5-point. I'm not saying a song about like if I'm talking about vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna send him a bop that's about this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure how serious I am.
Yeah.
But you know what happens? You still send it to other DJs too. But you know what happens? All DJs do know each other.
Yeah, and
so
see-
next thing you know, he go to another spot and he heard it. Oh, that song sound familiar. Yeah, you ain't play it, but Puff did.
Yeah, we call that servicing a record. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like when you service a record, make sure you got all formats of that song because a lot of DJs are in different places. They may be doing a wedding, they may be on
Ooh,
radio, they may be in schools or whatever.
Yes.
So if the only thing you send him is the cussing version, every other word you got is a cuss word.
No.
He ain't gonna be able to,
Good
give you that.
advice.
He's not gonna be able to give you that exposure that you need. So you're gonna have to send him a clean, the dirty version where you cussing, showing your ass on there. The clean version where you clean it up, but ain't no bunch of cursing on there. Send him an acapella version That way, if he's on the radio, he can mix your lyrics on top of somebody else's instrumental just to get them to know the words to your song, and vice versa. Send him the instrumental just in case he got a popular artist and they can get the beat to the song.
Oh, yeah.
Get them familiar with the beat of your song. So when they actually play your song, they can put 2 and 2 together. Oh, this the artist.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So like a lot of people know behind the scene, it's more to it than just
it's
going to the
details.
studio and dropping a song. It's a lot of business behind it and a lot of information you need to know. So yeah, make sure you get a DJ service pack. If you don't know what a DJ service pack is, ask your local DJ and they will tell you how do you need to get the music to them and how it will help you, how it will help them do a better service for you. So it's like, you know, and then a lot of artists feel that they feel like DJs don't want to support. They want support, but how are you packaging it and giving it to them?
Like that work
You
ethic,
work
man.
with LJ a lot?
Yeah, that's my dog, man. That's my dog, man.
Yeah, our wives was friends, and he was the first person to play my song like I had my song like played in like Jules and like Amateur Nights and stuff, but he was like the first person to like play it. Like I think he played that Restricted.
Word.
Yeah, he was like the first person to play my song, and I know, you know what I mean, it was a favor, but you know what I'm saying, that shit was cool. So yeah, the DJ is definitely important, and man, the videographer is definitely important. So you just working with Columbia artists right now, or you all over the state?
Bro, I got artists over, but like right now, like let me see, like yesterday, I got an African,
Talk your shit. Now,
I got
come on,
an
Glass.
African artist that I work with. He's in Kingston, North Carolina.
Oh, Kingston, North Carolina.
Okay, I think that's South
he's
Carolina.
from Nigeria. We shot a song. So yesterday he hit me up. He said the game posted the video we did on the story.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so that
LA,
right
the
there.
game
So
from out of LA. Like,
the game.
Not
so,
Triple H.
Yeah. So I don't work. I got artists. I African artists I work with. I got artists in Atlanta, different places out of South Carolina. So I got artists all over that I really work with, not just in South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So. But I try to help South Carolina artists the most because it's where I'm from.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get them to understand like all the experience I done have by working with the major people and things like that. I'm trying to teach y'all the sauce. You know what I'm saying?
It's tough.
Cause like I had like a video shoot I did with Gucci Man. Like when he proposed to his wife Keisha when they was at the Hawks game, we was with him 40 minutes prior to that. I was shooting the video in 40 minutes prior to that, bro.
That was planned, or you decided to do it yourself?
No, it was another artist. Shout out 5 Star Empire. Our artist Casino Mill had a feature with him. So we was in Atlanta. We had to go shoot, and they only gave us 40 minutes to shoot the video.
That's
What's up?
So within that 40 minutes, I had to go shoot all his parts. He dipped off, and next thing you know, we on social media looking. Oh, Gucci Man proposed to his old lady at the Hawks game, this and that.
I remember that. I remember that.
Like, bro, we were just with this man.
That's dope.
But yeah, and I did like a 20-something city tour with him from the East Coast to the West Coast. Stuff like that, bro. Yeah, I've been
do
working.
like documentaries, like where you following these artists around.
Yeah, I can do all of that, bro. And that's one thing I try to get artists to understand too about documenting things. You know, I understand it may cost, but at the end of the day, this right here,
it could go major.
This right here is going to help you in the long run. So like when that time comes, you slow down. You got all this footage you can ready to bring back, put out segment after segment, and put on your YouTube or whatever, and still make a residuals from that. But see, a lot of people not thinking long term, they thinking right now. To where it's in the same sense, like I was telling why I bought the camera equipment from the artist I was managing, because I already seen what was coming to be.
Right, what coming to be.
You feel what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give you something that happened with me.
Okay.
So I was mad at Kanye. This is how important a videographer is in a documentary is. I was mad. I'm a big Kanye fan, and then I was upset with him with the red hat and all this.
It's crazy you got a red hat on right now, though.
Stuff that he was doing or whatever.
It's crazy you got a red hat on right now.
It don't say make America great again.
It say still.
Yeah. Still with these Democrats.
Go ahead.
But so I was upset with him and blah, blah, blah. And then I go to the Netflix and he had the documentary or whatever. Man, that was some beautiful work.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man.
God just traveled with him and everything.
Yeah.
And it captured all the stuff
His
with his
mama.
mom. So, man, if you believe in yourself as an artist, you should start capturing the
Yeah,
moment.
capture as
it can be
much as you
valuable.
can. It is valuable, bro, because like at the end of the day, that's what people are gonna go back and look at your story at the end of the day. A lot of people, like you see a lot of documentaries coming out right now, a lot of actors and different people like that. Like people want to know your backstory.
I love
how
a
did
good
you get
documentary.
here?
Yeah.
You know, because you can learn from it. That's like with me with certain video directors. I go and look at your backstory and stuff like that and see if it's something I can learn. Even if I watch it, even if you got an hour documentary and I can pick up one jewel out that whole hour, it's worth it, bro. It's worth it.
So man, we gonna get into some little fun questions too, man.
Oh yeah, I got one fun question.
I know it's all been serious. Shoot, man. I did want to ask you one thing though before we even get to the fun questions.
Okay.
So let's switch it to this right here. Up and coming videographers and kids that want to be videographers and things like that, because it's a lot of them seeing y'all movement and everything and seeing what y'all doing with the camera and they want to be like y'all. So what is a videographer starter pack?
I mean, a starter pack, you can go cheap ass, getting you a point and shoot camera. Like I started with a T3i, you know what I mean? That T3i opened so many doors for me when I started with that, bro. It helped me get in a lot of doors. So I'll say it really ain't so much the type of camera you start with. It depends on what you're trying to do though. If you're trying to shoot videos, you gotta have at least get you a little Sony A6400 or something, or Panasonic G7 or G9 or something like that, or whatever. Just start. You know what I mean? The whole thing is start. If you got a phone, you can start with your phone, but you better know some good ass color grading and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, you know, cause I had started with a before that I had like a little cheap camcorder or whatever for like $89 or what. I shot one of my artists his first little visual with that. Then I did like a Sony point and shoot camera. You know what I'm saying? So I shot a couple stuff with that. Just learning, man. It's all about just learning the craft and being dedicated to learning the craft. So a lot of people like to get in things because they see the lifestyle or the highlights of it. But if you're not really learning that craft, like it's not going to happen. Because that's like with me. When I started out, you know, I saw people getting awards or whatever. I didn't like, damn, why I ain't getting awards or whatever. I just knew as soon as I learn what I need to learn and I elevate, it's gonna come. Because it took me about 5 years to even start getting nominated, and about 7 years to start winning the awards.
Oh man, so tell us about the latest award you got. I think I saw that.
So like the last one I won was like in 2022, but I still get nominations or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So it's a nomination.
Yeah, so nominations or whatever like
That's
that.
big,
So
though,
even
man.
if you nominated, like, but like real talk,
Your name out there.
Yeah, your name out there. 'Cause like real talk, I'm the only videographer in South Carolina that has been nominated in the category with some of the best videographers right now, like the dude AZ Production who doing like the 4 shoots, the From the Block episode. I've been nominated in the category with him. My man GT Films. You got the dude Chase Walker who does all Country Wayne stuff. I was nominated with him. Who
Chase is dope. So you nominated with Chase, boy. You up.
My man G Visuals, the OG G Visuals.
Right, I
he
heard
do a
him
lot
too.
of Keyswood stuff. So him.
Yeah.
A lot of guys. My man Brave, whatever his name is. He do a lot of major stuff. So a lot of them guys, man. You know, and I still stay humble to where you know. I'm not focused on. I'm focused on who could I help, the artist wise, and get it out there the right way.
I met Chase Walker at an old school Saturday night and didn't know who he was.
Really?
Didn't know who he was. And my wife pointed it out to me. She said, man, that's the guy you was kicking it, because we had like a section at the old school Saturday night. If y'all don't know, I'm going to plug that real quick. I apologize for taking away from your video. But in Atlanta, it has been going on for almost a lot of years. I want to say 20, but I know at least 15. They have an old school Saturday night where they either have a theme or everybody gets dressed up at a night and stay and go to like a nice hotel in Atlanta. It's usually at the a Marriott or in Sheridan. They changed the name, but it's at a nice hotel, the Regency, Hyatt Regency or whatever. So it's at some of the nice hotels, man. It's a big thing. And we tried to do it in Columbia about 10 years ago, but they blocked it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they wouldn't let you do it. We had a little thing where the DoubleTree is now.
Yeah.
On Bush River or whatever.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was before that. I think it was the Radisson or something like that. But yeah, the old school Saturday night, they got that thing on lockdown. If you even try to do a version of it, They come shut it down.
Wow.
But it's huge though, and then man, they send you emails, and once you get on their list, they send you emails. It's once a month, and they don't play nothing but hip hop. They have a different hip hop and R&B from the It could be. It's usually old school, so I mean, it usually goes up. But now the old school could be Lil Wayne and stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
The last time I was there a couple months ago, they were playing Lil Wayne and
Which Lil Wayne?
the Carter.
The Carter. I'm just about to ask you. I don't know
Mr. Officer. Yeah, they're playing Mr. Officer.
Okay.
So that old school Saturday night is big. But what I'm getting to that kind of goes into that is that when they have that night, they get all dressed up and they have a theme and everything. And all the artists that do come out there, some of them old school, some of them are. They may not even be artists. They may be. They may own a beauty salon or something.
Yeah.
But they all have this. Somebody recording them,
Yeah.
whether it's a phone.
Yeah,
or
they vlogging, man.
So
Yeah,
video
that content.
vlogging, videography, all of this is big right now in the music world. So my question is for you.
Not to cut you off. I want you to say what you say. Not you saying in the music world. This is worldwide.
Yeah.
Every day is
Lifestyle.
video.
Right.
Every day you see video
Lifestyle.
content, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
You
TV
right.
commercials, your movies,
Right.
your social media
Don't worry
content,
about you. Hey,
everything, your
Wally
tutorials.
gonna be walking out every day when
Yeah.
10 years from now, they're gonna worry about what shoes he wearing. You know what I'm saying?
I see some girls down in Myrtle Beach did a baddies.
Yeah.
And they had their video. They had a videographer. They had a little security.
Yeah,
they did a whole little baddies thing. And the kids,
I tell
it's
people
pretty dope.
this is one thing you can have, skill you can have that you would not be taken over from a robot.
Right.
Years to come.
The robot can't do it.
This is right here is job proof,
Right.
security proof. But go ahead, what you were saying.
No. So to go along with that, you know what I'm saying? My question is man, you got a thick resume. I've heard big names. I've heard artists around the city. Charleston, you know what I mean? You've done it. You've done everything. So, you know what I mean? We asked you what was next. You know what I mean? You wanted to get in movies and everything. How about a school, man?
Yeah, a lot of people, man, honestly, bro, a lot of people saying, bro, why don't you just teach some classes and stuff like that? And I've thought about that, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to end up doing that, teaching the class, people who want to learn and stuff like that, understanding how to get ahead, because you got some people, been doing this as long as me and still haven't had those looks yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just blessed to be fortunate to be in those circles, to be around so many people, early on in my career and be able to network with so many different people, had a chance to work with so many people, being on stage, filming so many iconic people. Like before R. Kelly got locked up, I did one of his last concerts months before he got locked up.
Wow.
Like real time. I got
the
that.
words of Farouk.
Don't free him, but man, give him peace.
Yeah. So
We
I
love him
want
out
to
here.
butt off his question when he said, so you feel like you still a student right now? That's why you can't teach a class?
Yeah, I would feel like I'm a student because it's an ongoing process, bro. This like with this right here, you can never learn everything.
Yeah, but I'm
bro.
talking right now, you still feel like you, as far as like he's saying, like teaching other people.
No,
You
I
still
can
like,
teach. Yeah, I can teach what I know for
Okay.
right now to help them get where they want to go. At least put you in the right direction and teach you the right camera settings and the type of stuff you need to have, things like that, to where you can start building your own.
But you want to
look.
build more relationships to make sure when you do that.
No, I can do it now, bro.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, I can do that now.
Nobody's touching. You don't feel like it's going to be a competition. Or
No,
No, I wouldn't.
You just there now that you could do that.
I feel like you
Yeah.
still feel like you still learning, and more like when you do go and teach, it's more complete of like you still learning like as far as evolution of new things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? More the evolution of new things.
but the basic things that you really need to know, that it don't matter what level you're on, you still gotta know that.
Right, but I'm saying
know.
as far as a student, your time is now right now is there as far as teaching other
exactly.
students. That's what I'm saying.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
So the question I got for you though, your name is Glass, right? What was your rapper name?
My rapper name was Buffalino, man. That was my rapper name.
And what type of rap you used to do? Because he's talking about the future. I want to talk about the past.
So like we kind of, it was more like kind of conscious rap, you know what I'm saying? Like real talk conscious rap. Back then, I was like on that Tupac type of vibe too, you know what I'm saying? Some people say some of my hooks I sound like Tupac or whatever. between two.
You
Okay,
a Gemini?
No, I'm a Scorpio.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense too.
People you say either was my similarity when I say my certain where I rap like Tupac or Scarface.
I love man.
Yeah. So yeah,
Scarface voice is a story.
Yeah.
You feel the pain on that.
Shit, but that video that he had, I never seen a man cry.
Right, yeah.
Just I seen a man die.
Man, I was listening to
directed
remember,
real hard.
Dynasty with Beanie Single, Jay-Z and him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he killed him.
Yeah, man, I seen the video of that. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Video and the,
Yeah.
and
So
and
you don't mind you don't mind me asking the questions I ask everybody on my show about?
No, go ahead.
Okay, appreciate it. What's the first album you ever remember? It ain't gotta be rap or whatever. The first album that you remember listening to.
The first
Whatever.
album. The first album was what my boy's name? New York. Oh man, I can see them at M.O.B.
Okay.
M.O.B. Yeah.
M.O.B.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
remember the
I can't remember the album though,
Problem
bro.
search it right quick if you don't mind.
Andy up.
Andy Up was that one. That was one of the albums.
All
Yeah,
right,
it was
so
on that.
The second question is, what album that you first purchased? Like you went in the store and bought.
Shit, that was like one of one.
Okay.
Yeah, one of
The
them.
third question is.
Okay, but I'm gonna say this too.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
hold up. Now the album I used to listen to it a lot was So For Real Candy Rain album,
Okay,
bro.
okay, that's what I'm saying. Talk
Yeah,
to me.
like that was one of one, and then
Right.
I'm gonna say that Erica Baduism.
Yeah.
that was man. That
Oh, you a neo soul nigga?
yeah, I was
feel
on
you.
all
I
that
feel
too,
you.
bro. Like I'm kind of like I ain't just try to be in one lane.
I
You feel
feel
what I'm
you.
saying? Because I love music because the creation of music is powerful,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah.
I think
shooting
music,
R&B
Yeah,
videos.
yeah, I like shoot R&B videos. If they put it together, we put it together, right?
If they pretend like they fucking.
Yeah, no, not even that, bro. It's about the message, and we can
Yeah.
really get the right location, and get the person who wanna get their model whatever on point, and then get the artist to make sure they dress entire whatever like that. You know
It's
what I mean?
art. It's an art,
Yeah, it's
man.
art. Everything's art, bro. So yeah, everything is art.
So the last question is, if you was in the cave for a month, what album that will keep you insane, or not insane, or keep you turned, or whatever, survival mode, whatever, that you can listen to with no skips, what album can you listen to in the cave?
Shit, that's So For Real.
Okay.
I listened to the second.
what's
Yeah,
up.
So For Real, For Real. That
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That my album. I play that.
It was a short album, but it was a good album.
I
though.
said mine with no skips was Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah, that's cool. But that right there, it's cool. But yeah, that get you turned. But
No, because Get Rich or Die Trying, it was different. Like you had the pimp song, the 21
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
It was different.
Yeah,
levels.
you're right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't
You're
just
right.
it
You're
wasn't
right.
just fucking fuck Ja Rule. You know, he had but that Get Rich or Die Trying, like it was kinda-
Some of Ja Rule albums. Now I'd listen to that too. Yeah, them Ja Rule album hit.
Love Temptation, all that.
And then another artist I used to listen to with no skips would be Music Soul Child.
Yeah.
Man, if you slept on that boy, man.
Oh, I like that first with the merry-go-round and all that.
Yeah, Music Soul Child hit,
I
bro.
just want to
so-
sing. What's that?
Yeah, so it's about you creating that vibe for yourself. You know what I mean? Because when you in that vibe towards the music,
especially during that time too.
Yeah,
'Cause
man.
I think a lot of people understand when it comes to a certain album. A lot people think, how like no. If you was with me that moment, you would understand why that's my album.
Yeah.
So your demeanor is more, more R&B than hip hop.
I would say
That's what's up.
Yeah, I would say more R&B than hip hop because R&B is more life in the R&B.
Right.
You know what I mean? You get different varieties of life, but
Oh,
hip hop
yeah.
right now everything's a one-way street.
Yeah, I feel you.
Nobody don't want to step out their own lane and be okay. Well, I'm gonna do this type of
we
hip
don't
hop.
hear- we don't hear song cry no more.
Yeah, it's not like
We
back.
don't
It's
hate
not.
lover.
It's not like back in the '90s where you had to come
Yeah.
out with your own style to be able to stick out. Everybody's playing follow the leader right now,
Right.
to where you can't really get. Or if I listen to listen to that artist, I done listen to everybody.
You gotta
But
listen to
back
Coast
then,
Country.
if I had to listen to 50 Cent, I gotta listen to Ja Rule. I gotta listen to God dang on who else back then?
You tell him back then when
Yeah,
it came up.
DMX. I had to listen to dang on.
You talking about early 2000s? Me.
Anything in the 90s,
Eminem,
whatever.
Eminem Show,
I had to listen to
Kanye,
Outkast. I had to listen
yeah.
to the Jay-Z.
But kind of R&B though is everything.
Yeah, R&B. He had to, R&B like R.
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, the R.
Lauryn
Kellys,
Hill.
all them folk, man.
Yeah, man.
Right.
But I just say right now, like even with my kids, they listen to more of the old school music.
That's how we was
than they
raised
do-
too, though.
than they do.
Temptations.
Yeah, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? They don't really listen to the stuff right now. They may listen to something that's trendy,
Right.
but not like
Yeah,
they're
it's
like,
TikTok in the
dang,
world.
I ain't know y'all songs had meaning back there, or the
Yeah.
song y'all listen to. I can get a feeling from
Right,
it.
right.
I'm like, yeah.
So
let
let
me-
go ahead.
So I'm cause we getting towards the end. So I'm gonna ask you this. I had your top 5 hip hop artists,
Ooh.
but I'm gonna change that because you're more of an R&B guy, man. Give me your top 5 R&B artists, or let me put it this way: your top 5 R&B artists that you would love to direct.
Top R&B. I'll say I would like to do like Guy. Guy was one of the groups I used to listen to all the time.
Right. I love Guy.
They have
too.
an album? I never heard of them.
Guy. I think they had a
Oh, you said
subtitle.
God. I think
God,
you said
yeah,
my
group,
fault.
yeah,
I'm
God,
so
group,
sorry.
yeah.
I thought you said God.
Yeah,
I thought you said
Guy.
Okay.
I'll say like Jodeci. That would be like on my top 5. Listen to a lot.
You doing groups?
This
Yeah,
R&B.
we can do
Okay.
I'm
we
just
can
doing
do all-
Yeah, you
R&B.
can do groups now. Cause it's like you said groups right now.
Definitely.
Silk was
the
nice, that
big
Lose
OG
Control.
Key Sweat. I definitely.
Sweat, yeah.
I won't mind doing something with him. And then God rest his soul, Teddy Pendergrass. If he
Oh
was
my
alive,
God.
Yeah.
I would definitely have loved to work with
I
Teddy
don't know what Teddy
Pendergrass.
Pendergrass-
Teddy
He
had
never
hot
died.
videos too.
No,
Yeah.
Teddy.
And his documentary was good too.
Yeah,
Teddy
They caught a lot of old
Man.
footage. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Teddy would never die. In them days.
We got one more.
Shit, man. I'll say,
You gonna put your favorite album?
oh yeah, Erica. Who's that? Erica Badu?
No, you said Soul.
Oh, Soul for real?
Yeah, you see
Yeah,
it?
that's what album. I mean, I want to
Oh,
work
okay,
with them.
okay.
Yeah, they were some kids.
Oh,
man.
yeah, they showed up,
Everything I heard about them, I ain't able to do. But honestly, I was able.
You heard a lot about Teddy too now.
Yeah, but Teddy got that voice, though.
Teddy got the voice.
I actually
He
met
does.
Chase though, the youngest member of
Soul For
Silver.
Real?
Yeah, I met him. Me and him chopped it up a few times or whatever too. Before, and I would do like Erica Badu. I wouldn't mind working with her.
I saw Teddy. I just saw him at the wrong time.
Yeah,
I saw
but yeah.
Teddy. It was just at the wrong time.
Yeah,
because
but
my
yeah.
best friend shot Anthony McDowell. His mama is kin to Teddy, but when I saw it, it was the funeral.
Oh, okay.
So I can at least say I saw him. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
so you put Teddy at 5. Man, I'm surprised, you know what I'm saying, with you being a videographer. I'm probably surprised you didn't say Michael Jackson.
Man, I said Mike, but that's so cliche though.
That's godly.
Yeah,
That's godly.
that's so
Yeah,
cliche.
yeah.
Michael Jackson, Prince, all the great,
right,
great.
James Brown.
Yeah,
like-
you know what I
I
mean?
got it. I got you.
Yeah.
So give me your top 5 directors.
Top 5 directors, like I said, Benny Boom, director at Little X, my man, G Visual be doing some dope stuff. Right now, I said my man Diesel, he shoots some dope stuff.
Yeah, I heard of him.
And then my man, I'm sorry, y'all. I have so much in my mind, so much.
Good,
I be
you're
forgetting
good, you're
names.
good. It's a lot, it's a lot. Take your time,
Who
brother.
else? Who else do some dope stuff? What's them boy name who did that? Dang, I got
Some of
skip
that
on that
nigga
one.
Glass.
Nah, I'm trying to remember my man name. Oh yeah, my man Blank Script Production. Yeah, my man. What's my boy name? I forgot his name. But yeah, Blank Script Production. Them boys over there, they shoot some dope visuals
Right.
too.
So, man, I want to just give you the floor, man, since you're such a brilliant artist and everything like that, man. Somebody that's really making a lot of moves in the city, man, and doing a lot of stuff for other people. I got, like, some questions for you, just like pick'ems. I got 10 pick'ems for you, but I want to just give you a moment before we get to those 10 pick'ems. We're going to leave it on those pick'ems.
Okay.
But I want to let you shout out your social media if you're doing that, where everybody can find you at. Also, if you want to add anything or if you just want to speak on the game or what everybody needs to be doing, just in case they missed the first part of this video,
Okay,
you can
okay.
reiterate on that.
Okay. Yeah, you can follow me on social media, Glass by Chop, GlassEdByChop, on all platforms. That'll be better to find me at. If you want to reach me, you can reach me at 803-792-1117. We can knock out some visuals. Like I said, I just don't do music videos. I do weddings, concerts, major concerts. If you need somebody to do BTS work or whatever, I mean, it's help you with basically any type of form of content. You need business commercials, promo for yourself. If you're a barber, stylist, anything like that, I can help you with all that. You
do
see what I'm
weddings?
saying? I do weddings too.
I'm the only
yeah.
single one here, so I hit you up when I'm ready.
Yeah, and then like far as the game stuff I want to give, just be consistent, man, because at the end of the day, I know a lot of us, I'm gonna say a lot of us, you know what I mean, because I was at this at one time too. You want things to happen at a certain rate, but God don't let things happen to you until you ready for it to happen.
Godspeed.
And he wants you to see that you really want it, because he's gonna put you through those tests to see, like, are you gonna fold, or are you gonna prevail and keep pushing forward? Because there's a lot of people over the years who start out doing what I'm doing. A lot of people ain't doing it no more. A lot of artists who I seen coming up, they're not doing it no more because they feel like it wasn't meant for them, I guess, or whatever, or it didn't happen for them. But you gotta understand, a lot of success people that I seen, far as I say, kind of like mentor me from afar as I'm watching their development as they go to the next level. A lot of them, it took 10 years. You see what I'm saying? For that success to happen. Some of them take 7, some may take 8, some may take 5. It depends on the company you keep, the people you surround yourself with. So like I tell people, it's not that anything is impossible. It's very possible, but you got to believe it's possible. Just like with me, I had no knowledge of this stuff when I first started out. You see what I'm saying? Yes. And I didn't go into it, whereas I didn't expect to get all the accolades right out the door. I knew I had to learn something. I know I had to build. I know I had to create. I know I had to build the trust in the people around me to know that I'm somebody that's going to be consistent, not somebody that's going to be here today, gone tomorrow. You know what I mean? And that plays a big part, because most people, you don't go to McDonald's because of McDonald's. You go to McDonald's because McDonald's been here the last 40, 50, 60 years or however long they've been around, and trusted to whereas if I know of anything, if there's a mom and pop store or somebody's opened up a restaurant on the corner, you're going to be kind of reluctant to go there because you haven't heard nobody talk about it. You haven't tasted the food. You don't know what's going on. But over the last 20-something years, I know McDonald's. My mama used to go to McDonald's. My grandmama used to go to McDonald's. Whoever, whatever. Right. So like that's how you gotta treat yourself at the same time as a brand or as a business, because over time you're gonna build your brand to where people gonna be like, oh yeah, you rock with bro, they straight, they've been around for a minute, or they do good business or whatever it is. That's what you gotta build on. You see what I'm saying? So as an artist, you gotta basically do yourself at the same way. So a lot of people who you look up to, if you look up to Yo Gotti or somebody, Yo Gotti been around for damn near 20 years.
Over 20 years.
Yeah, Jeezy over 20 years. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? The Method Mans, the Wu-Tangs, Jay-Z, over 20 years, you know what I'm saying? And they had to build that up. Just like Jay-Z said, when they first started Rockefeller, Jay-Z went to all the labels. They didn't want to give him a chance. Right. So if nobody don't want to give you a chance, you're going to have to build your own platform. Just like these guys doing right now. Facts. You got to build a platform and let it stick, because after a certain amount of time, you're going to see okay, now people starting to catch on.
Right. They'll go back.
Work ethic.
Yeah, it's all about your work ethic. So that's why I tell people, that's like I was saying earlier, that's why I try to come with certain packages for artists, you know what I'm saying? Not like I'm trying to get you out of money. I'm trying to help you with your work ethic and be consistent, because the more people see you putting out that work, the more they're going to buy into what you got going on. Because I used to deal with artists to where they like, man, some artists will call me, hey bro, I need to get some book shows, or I'm a rapper now, this and that. Now you out of work. Now you got a good job. Now I don't hear from you no more.
Right.
Now you got a source of income, a steady source of income. Now you don't want to deal with music no more.
Yeah.
So now I know you just bullshitting around trying to find a quick lick, thinking you went to the studio and recorded one song,
It ain't no quick
and
lick
think
with
that
this
one
shit.
song about to take
Like
you
you
up out of here. You see what I'm saying? So
Okay.
it's still about consistency because, like, you know, some artists, you know, I tell them, like, look, if you drop a project or whatever, people may hear from you going gun ho the first month about it and don't hear nothing else for the next 3, 4, 5, 6 months about it.
Right.
Nobody's gonna buy into it. You gotta believe it enough to where it's okay. If I don't spend going to the studio $2,000-3,000 or whatever how much money you spend on studio time, I gotta make it worth it. I gotta get a return on my investment out of this.
Right.
So and then when your return on your investment is the visuals and all that stuff, that's part of your marketing and promotion.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if the same thing, McDonald's, if you see McDonald's right now, they may have a billboard out there.
Right.
You may go on your timeline, see a ad come across your timeline or whatever.
Right.
You may be riding in the car, you're gonna hear a commercial. You might be on TV, you're gonna see a commercial.
Right.
So you got it. So it's all about marketing. So marketing, you got to work the senses of your consumer. Some people are more visual. Some people more of audio. Do they want to hear
reading.
it, or they want to read it? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you got to tap into all those as an artist, as a brand when you're promoting things too. That's like with me. I might do video content or like put out a flyer or whatever,
Right.
show something to where some people be able to relate what I'm trying to the message I'm trying to relate to them or whatnot.
Right.
So that's basically what it's all about, man. Really.
So the question I got for you, because I remember the beginning of the conversation when he asked you a question about you what going on. Well, I had to deal with it because something you said that I had to deal with. That's why I am what I am right now. You said when it came to you starting like your visual and starting videos, you had to put all this money in there. Everybody wasn't with you, so you had to cancel a lot of niggas out, right?
Yeah.
Are you still? I'm asking you this question because I'm asking you this because it's kind of personal. So when it came to you understanding, because you had a vision with your people, right? Like, listen, we could do this.
Yeah.
It's there. We got to do this. I can see everybody gifts of what we got to do to make this work, right? But you understand when you put your money in your work ethic, whatever, everybody don't see your work ethic, what you're trying to put in because you're trying to believe in everybody else. So you're kind of canceling yourself.
Yeah.
So you had to let people go based off the business and what you're trying to go.
Yeah.
Are you still cool with them?
Yeah, I'm still cool. with all of them
Okay,
people.
cool. But do they understand based off you still cool with them, but they don't, far as, because you're a little bit older than me. So hold on, when you say you started?
I started in 2000, like far as this side, okay, my artistry started in the 90s.
Yeah.
And then video production wise, like 2010, about around that time.
So 2010, so that's like 14 years ago. And how old you was then, if you don't mind me asking?
I was like about 30.
Okay,
so I was about 30 something. About 30 something, 32,
Right, so
33, something like that.
I wanted to start the podcast when I was 30, right? But what happened was and I was telling you boys, like, we can do this. And I had to cancel people out. And like I said, moving on God's speed.
Yeah.
And then you have to cancel people out and be by yourself and come with your artistry, the things your vision. What I say, you said you didn't have no role models, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But so you had to come with your creativity that you met. And what happened is it attracts to you.
Exactly.
It
Law of
attracts to you.
attraction,
It attracts into you. So then you learn from other people based off, oh, I see that guy trying to do this.
Yeah.
He don't know. Shout out to Prime Tech. When it comes to certain things I do, Prime Tech like, bro, you could just do that.
Yeah,
And that's it.
you got people
And
helping
I'm like,
you.
no, I didn't do that though.
Yeah.
But he gave me an easier way, right? So, but I attracted because of my work ethic. I had to cancel them out as my bros, right? As far as like, listen, I'm trying to start something right now. So what happened was, and what you said, that's why I love what you said because I've been through it. And you can say we still bros. Some are still my bros.
Yeah.
But I love how you have to do what you have to because you are a leader.
Yeah.
And you have to like listen.
Man.
You have to. Listen. If I gotta let you go based off my vision, I do, but I don't want to. I tried though.
Yeah, I tried.
I spend my money.
Yeah, because honestly, I had to do that 2 times in my life. First time I was with a group, when I was with my group in Charleston, it was like 4 of us in the rap group, and we had our producer, RP to him, who was at his crib recording and stuff like that. So, and we was in Charleston. I used to tell him like, bro, why can't we go to Colombia, go to different places? That's like, gas was like 99 cents back then. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro.
I remember that.
I'm like, man, and then the thing was, we was paying like studio dues like every week. So like $25 a week for studio dues to my man. So I'm like, why we can't travel? So I was and then I was the youngest person in the group, but I was already in the leader position because I used to go to the club owners and stuff like that.
Yeah, same thing.
Getting us little shows and things like that. So I'm like, I always had that knack, you know what I mean? And then my background from that was I used to do like door-to-door sales, bro. So that what got my hustle.
Yeah.
I used to do door-to-door sales when I was like 13. My mates would come around. We sell like little coloring books, candies, and stuff like that. Cause that's how I started buying my own name brand shoes.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I tell people things like I came through it. So like even somebody older than me, I'm like, bro, I don't really take too many excuses because a lot of stuff I'm trying to tell you, I done did it. Like I had my first apartment when I was like 17, 18. My first car was like 19. You feel what I'm saying? Out my mama crib. So that's why I tell people like, bro, when I come to you, it ain't coming me just me talking out my ass.
Right.
I'm talking, this is what I already did. This is how I already lived this shit, bro.
Right there,
You know what I'm saying? So, so like I said, I do 2 times. So my group I had in Charleston, I left that or whatnot. And then the second time when I was trying to manage artists, and that's what led me into video production.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kick.
I felt. I'm sorry. I felt what you felt when you said like you had to cancel your friends out based on what you wanted to do. And you had to pay back your dues based off of vid you had with your bros.
Yeah.
It just didn't work out that way.
Yeah, I mean, but
it happens. But
like I said, one of the guys I was managing right now, he one of the finest videographers right now. I mean, not video photographers. The finest photographers right now. That nigga.
I felt when you said that. I want to say something early, but like I said, this interview is about you. I just felt what you. Because I wanted to still interview, like, I want to get into, like, the intriguing of you. Yeah. And I felt like I've been through that. Yeah. And I'm glad I moved on God's speed and I met. I met, like, 5 good gentlemen. When I took the group, the podcast I wanted to start before, there was 5 other niggas I wanted to do.
Yeah. But
moving on God's speed, I met 5 other niggas.
I'm going to say this, too, though. If you are artist, right, and if you got, say, like, 7, 8 people who around you all the time, try to help them find what they're good at. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna need a team at the end of the day. So like it's like with me, with some of the artists I deal with, people, whatever, they gone. Somebody went to do good things. Like one of the guys from my group in Charleston, he had his own TV show down there, doing shop talk. Shout out to my man Sman. Like I said, one of the photographers right now. Shout out to my man Louis Pruitt. Like one of the hardest, he superseded what the hell I could have been doing. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And photography work. But yeah, sometimes those people, you know, that just was, I guess it wasn't their lane at that time. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't like hold no grudge with nobody. I'm like, well, God must have got something better for you or whatever it may be. Or some people, they just fall to the wayside. They feel they ain't got the work ethic. So like some people, if you're the person who's holding their hand, pulling them along, and once you let go, you ain't gonna hear nothing else from them. They ain't gonna do nothing else.
Or they're gonna play, make excuses.
Yeah, or some of them you let their hand go. They're gonna be like, okay, yeah, now I can go really do what I really wanted to do.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's basically what it boils down to: how to weed people out, and the ones who really want, and the ones who don't.
Can I say what I thought that one time? Prime Tech is the visual nigga. Like I'm visual, more the creative, right? So one day Prime couldn't make it, right? I'm recording OGP Rose, shout out OGP Rose, Rich Chamberlain.
OGP Rose got a video on the cut too. We gotta get done.
Alabama Bachelor. I'm recording these niggas, right? But I'm a team nigga too. At the same, I'm a leader, but I'm a team nigga too. So I said I'm going to record. I got a good ass iPhone, good ass camera. So I'm recording it, right? Guess what happened though?
What?
My finger was in the way a couple of times.
Oh,
Hold on. So what happened? Then the next week, right? The next week I bought an item that my finger won't never be in the way no more.
Yeah, you bought a rig.
I bought it for the team.
Yeah, you bought a rig.
Because I understand these guys that work hard, but I was like, because it still was a good video. It was a great video. I was zooming this, I was zooming in, zooming out. I was being creative. It was like understanding, like I love music, so doing all this. But now that's my finger was in the way. So what I did was I bought the shit. I could hold it. Guess what? That's what I bought. I bought the shit. I could hold it, but I got the extra light on them. Because I believe in them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm spending my own money. You know what I'm saying? So while I was doing, I was zooming, do whatever. So whatever. So I was like, bro, my finger away. They're like, I sent him to Prime Tech.
Yeah.
Prime Tech did his best to do it. What he got to do with it, which my fingers went, not a lot.
Yeah.
Just enough though. It
Yeah.
wasn't a lot though.
Speaking of Prime though, so he does this guy right here. He does all our little videos and podcasts and music videos and everything that we do is kind of him and he knows a lot. You know what I mean? But so I was telling him that you was coming on the show and he said, "Man, I want to pick his brain." So you out here like
Come on with it, bro.
Prime Tech is out sharing the sharp.
Let me know. Let me know what you need to know. Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, he said he want to pick your brain. So I don't know if he talked to you, but I want to throw that out there. Like, man,
Throw me a question. All right, cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take an audience question too. But I want to hit like this little question there real quick.
Okay,
you know what
come
I'm
on, let's
saying?
go with it.
So this is just like 10 either ors.
Yeah,
you know what
gotcha.
I'm saying? So Benny Boone or Hype Williams.
Hype Williams, definitely. That's what I was trying to remember earlier. Hype Williams.
I was going to ask you about Hype Williams. I was going to ask you who your inspiration
Hype
was.
Williams, one of the godfathers to me,
Right,
bro. I ain't
right.
gonna lie. Yeah.
Right.
Hype
Young
Williams.
Jeezy or T.I.?
I will go with T.I. Honestly, yeah.
I think so too.
I'll go T.I.
I'm agree with
Mixtape,
you on
I'm
that.
going with Jeezy.
I'm gonna
though.
go with if I said best album, then it's Trap or Die, but overall catalog and everything, T.I.
Yeah, Mixtape, I would say Jeezy, but far just overall.
I asked everybody this just to see, just kind of garner how far they'll go and everything like
Okay.
that.
What's the other question?
Atlanta or Houston?
I haven't really been to Houston, so I'll say Atlanta. I'll
Okay.
say
You
Atlanta.
the second one that said that
I've been to Austin, Texas, and places like that, you know,
Right,
but
right.
not really experienced Houston like
I
that.
got a question for you. If you was an artist, though, would you rather be an artist in Atlanta or artist in Houston based off? Because you could be an artist in Houston and live real good.
Yeah, I'll be an artist in Houston.
That's what I'm saying.
Houston,
That's what I'm saying. It's the
new
difference.
scene,
Yeah, I'm saying if I had to pick as an artist, I'd rather be an artist in Houston.
All right, what's your next question?
Because equity's crazy.
So nighttime videos or daytime videos?
Good question, bro. Good question.
I would say daytime. Okay, it depends on the budget. Put it that way.
And that fucking sun.
Yeah, because the daytime videos are for artists. You don't want to put a big budget to have like the certain type of lighting or that certain type of environment. Nighttime videos, 'cause you got to bring out so much lighting if not in a certain type of environment or location, I should say. But I'll say it depends on the budget. But nighttime videos are good. They look more cinematic if you get the right lighting. But in daytime videos are better because the natural lighting, it makes it look way more cinematic because you don't have to force the lighting. You see what I'm saying? You get some good lighting and you can get some diffusion going on or whatever to soften up the light if you need to. I would say daytime then. I would say daytime because you can get the best looks from the natural light because you ain't got to really do too much to really make it look the way you need to make it look.
All right, that's a good answer. Female clients or male clients?
You better be honest.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll say female because them females be having their shit together,
They
bro.
be
I
having
ain't gonna
them together.
lie.
Okay, I thought it'd be the opposite.
No, bro.
No,
I'm telling you, look, females know the ones I deal with. Normally they'll show up on time. They have
That's
all
the
the
main thing.
details together. Like like a female, they say, well, I need to get this type of outfit for
We
my
just talked
kid.
about it. We just
I'm gonna
talked
tell
about
them what
that.
to wear, whoop de whoop, this and that. You know, they're gonna have
He
their
like
hair, this and things like that. A male artist, most time they just want to show
Alright,
up.
cool.
You know what I mean? And work with what we got to work with.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But female artists, they want their shit to look a certain way and have a certain
Shout out to the female
certain
artists.
things certain things put together. So they more detailed. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, so you see like a lot of people doing promo in the city and everything, right? I know you probably up on everything. So promo wise, Drip Carl or Freddie P?
I say Freddie P. Freddie P got a lot more consistent.
Pretty freak.
Freddie P been more consistent to me.
More consistent.
Yeah.
Work ethic matters.
Work
Okay.
ethic matters to me, yeah.
Room service or space?
I haven't been to space,
You haven't been to
and
space, okay.
I only been to room service like twice, not to enjoy. I've been there like just filming the clients or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll go with room service just because I rock with Black Zach and and Beezy them boys. You know what I mean? I respect them. I've been knowing them for a minute. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna take this away. Well, no, I'm gonna ask you. All right, so this is more asking you like, who the hottest rapper in South Carolina is?
Right now, the hottest record is Cusco the Fool right now.
Right.
Like, and then that's crazy.
Come home to Cusco. Yeah.
It's crazy with that story with Cusco. Right before we blew, I told Cusco, I said, bro, you gonna pop, bro.
Right.
And cause I was cutting his hair. I used to cut his hair and stuff like that. So, and he was like, man, you think so? I said, bro, yeah, bro. I said, you got a distinctive voice and a whole different style.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I said, just stick with it. You know what I mean? And then shout out to my boy Russian. He helped him garner his sound, recording him and things like that. And then artists come at that point to where they feel they should have popped. And they don't, but then I was like, and it's a lot of people I really I feel I had prophesized that I know they was gonna go. Even with Rennie Rucci, when she used to dance at a spot, I told her, I said, you're gonna be famous one day.
Right.
She said, you think so? I know so, yeah.
Yeah,
You met Eddie Pills?
Eddie Pills? Who is that?
I gotta let you meet Eddie Pills. Cause when it comes to work ethic, he could tell you when it comes to bro do his thing, but when it comes to work ethic, you gotta meet Eddie Pills. I put you on Eddie Pills. We gotta talk.
Dope boy clients. Dope boy clients or college student clients? Because I know the college kids, they like to do videos and stuff too.
I honestly, I ain't really had too many college student clients.
USC kids ain't kicking out no videos.
Nah, a lot of them may do with the interns or that people in the video department and they grow with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So dope boy client had a lot of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But sometimes with them, it's hard to get them to really spend the budget that you really need too.
Even with the money.
Yeah, even with the money. So
all right,
it's a gift and a curse.
So that's why you said about Clash earlier, because you went to class, then maybe it will elevate to that.
Yeah.
Charleston artists or Columbia artists?
God damn, you going to personal, bro?
I can't.
Nah, I mean,
I'm gonna be real.
You can throw somebody else in the state.
I'm with you. I'm
gonna be real. Charleston artists out of Columbia artists. I'll say the work ethic more is I see more Columbia artists with more work ethic than the Charleston artists. But I say like the Charleston artists, I'm gonna say the thing about the Charleston artists, it's a sound that people want to really understand our sound and our language.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So like Charleston wide is still like a untamed market to whereas we got artists shout out like Long Money Phil with my boys.
I was about to ask you something about Long Money Phil.
Shout out to Primetime and Digger. Like back then they had that song Clappery that really took off. You know what I'm saying? My cousin, that was his artist back then. Shout out to my man T Mac 263. I don't know if you know about T Mac. T-Mac, I'm trying to get him to do a documentary because he was one of the people right there with Cash Money when they was coming up. You know what I'm saying? And they really Baby kind of like took his whole facade, bro.
Right, dang.
But based on what you were saying about Charleston,
bro,
right? But based on what you said about Charleston, right? And you feel like they do have a vibe, but we always talk about work ethic and being consistent. Do you feel like they have it?
Oh, Charleston got it.
I would say,
I don't know.
Like honestly, for me, I don't really.
Because it's a lot of pressure when
a lot of Charleston artists don't come on my radar. I'm gonna be real, and then like Columbia artists, they on radar. And then you got artists. From Greenville and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like my man Days Carter, man. Like Days Carter, bro. He got this one song called Cocaine Rain.
I heard it.
Yeah,
bro.
That's why I asked you because it comes to because what will impress you the most, like you said, when the guy that you didn't thought was trash. It wasn't maybe your lane. But you saw the work ethic, right?
Yeah, I saw the work ethic.
You saw the work ethic. So when it comes to like a guy, somebody from Charleston, right? Somebody from Charleston. And you like, you fire, but you ain't apply no
Charleston working. They just ain't on your radar, but
shout out my man Vegas Diago, man, Camera Junkies, man. He working them boys down there, man. He's another beat out.
Send me music from Charleston.
That's what's up.
Every week.
Word, man.
He worked.
It's smarter down. I just ain't really been. I mean, it ain't just hit my radar.
That's understandable.
It's a certain few, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I try to get them, you know, just like understand you gotta hit that road, come out of Charleston,
Right.
hit that road, and then tap into different other markets, and that's a big thing to do too, and that's what like I tell people, that's what like got me to a lot of relationships, because I wasn't scared to get on the road, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like somebody may tell me, bro, I might go to Atlanta tomorrow. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
You feel what I'm saying? It's like, and then a lot of times your excuses can hold you back. Like I tell people this right here: if somebody call you today or tomorrow, tell you I got $1 million
chance.
ticket for you in New York, you're gonna do everything you can to get that gas money, whatever you need to do to go
You
get
don't
it.
be worrying about what New York means.
That's an artist,
Yeah,
though.
you see what I'm saying? And some people go, oh man, I know I'm gonna go get $1 million, but now understand, if you go to this event and go around these same people, you may get $1 million opportunity. You never know.
But the reason why though, because a lot of people don't believe in themselves.
Yeah, that's real.
Right. So
A lot
let
of
me,
people don't
let me
believe
hit
in
you with this one. Big budget videos like back in the 90s, early 2000s, or lower budget videos with the artists that you're working with now. I know as far as economical wise, you rather do the big budget stuff, but like, was that just too much, or is it like you
No,
get to feel the artists and who they are now?
Yeah, honestly, like when you do smaller budget videos, the artist can be more creative, and it's like I'll say you push them into their uncomfortable zone, because like now, like if I tell the artist, okay, well look, I need you to find a location, things like that. So you basically teaching them how to produce the visual or whatever, do a production, what a really production is all about. So it's like, you know, it to me the budget really don't matter. As far as the production side is can we come up with something that's gonna look like something?
Yeah,
you know what
you
I'm
care about
saying?
creation more than
Yeah,
anything.
it's the creation more of anything, because like the big high budget videos, you got a lot of those videos still ain't really did nothing from back then, you know, and those video budgets 500,000 plus or whatnot, and some of the artists still ain't never popped. So it really boiled down to the artist and the music he was putting out, and then the character of the artist, and then the marketing of the artist and things like that. So it's like you can have a basic type of video with not a big budget, but if your marketing sucks, that's what it really boils down to me.
Yeah.
Your marketing. So if your marketing if your marketing hitting on nothing, and that's why I tell artists with me, I say, look, you don't have to spend 2, 3, 4,000 whatever with me every time. I'd rather you spend a good budget on one video and market that motherfucker for a year and a half if you need to, and then put out small little budget videos just to show your consistency of putting out stuff or whatever like that. And you still got that one video that you had to put your all into, and let that be your one. So somebody like, well, let me see something that you got that you really put some effort into. Okay, I got it right here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's what we talked about earlier about you want somebody to have a voice in the based on the creation of the video compared to somebody say, what we about to do.
Yeah.
And you go like, okay, what you want to do too at the same time, because I could make something in that I think was best for like far as a visual, but if you don't understand my visual, it's like okay, I'm just gonna do it. And then I'm recording it. He gonna get his money, but he know he might get his money this time, but he know next time this is the end of the rap.
Yeah, cause like I'm gonna be real, like even like when people see my visuals or whatever, and they critique the artist, like, man, bro, you overdid the video for what the artist brought to the table. I'm like, well,
and it's
bruh,
crazy work.
I said my thing, I just want to give them the quality. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So when I tell them on set, I'm like, bro, I need you to give me that And like I said, know the words of your song so you can really swag out what you want to do. So you're not just sitting there trying to like you remembering and trying to sing along with it. You really know what you got. You really know what you're doing. And that's the same thing. That's like I tell them. That's like me telling you, I know how to shoot videos, but you never saw me shot a video in my life, or what you saw from me ain't up to par or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So I take all that into account.
Oh,
You know
I
what
love that. I love how you
So
said
who
it.
working the hardest in South Carolina as far as with the visuals?
It's a lot of them. Talk directors or artists?
Artists. Who coming through with the visuals, and they got everything down pat. It could be a person, it could be a city, it could be you know.
For what I seen, I seen like my man out of Charles, man, Loud Pack, with my Loud Pack shot, like I said, shot with my Camera Junkies. They be putting out some good stuff. Who else? Visual wise, damn.
like the artist that's coming like with the visuals, like who you say, okay, then now that artist there, he's on point with what he wants everything to look like.
Ain't too honestly ain't too many because most everything right now is more run and gun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I told you.
Hey, just call you. I don't wanna do
Only
video.
person I can really say like Black Zach. You can tell Black Zach put a lot of effort in his visuals. Right. When Rennie Rucci put something out, you know, she put effort into the video budgets or whatever. I'm trying to see who visuals. Who put out? I'm just telling people on my radar.
Like I said, I'm gonna give you one, and the reason why I'm gonna say it because I told my whole crew based off my crew about this guy, and my crew be telling me, "Hey, this nigga's fire right now. You need to do what I gotta do." So Eddie Pill's been working, and I heard it from.
I heard that name, Eddie Pill.
You gotta meet him.
I probably got that man.
You gotta meet him. But I'm saying I hit it from Prime Tech. I hit it from Prime Tech, and I hit it from OGP Rolls, which is not only my bros, my crew. Like this is my business crew type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like they telling me to step on my they telling me, hey, he's really working. Like I told him, I said, bro, working. Okay,
His visuals are good.
Nigga been in Puerto Rico, just nigga draw to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, and then I'm saying shout out people like my man Trap Dick. He working right now.
Yeah.
I salute him.
That's funny because them two was together this weekend. Because me and Eddie was working on a song over the weekend.
Yeah.
And when he hit me up,
you gotta be Eddie Pills, bro.
He hit me up. He's in the studio. He's in the studio.
I'm trying to think of more artists who like just working consistently.
You
know
gotta
what I'm
be Eddie
saying?
Pills.
I know like my man on Big Town. I work with him. He being consistent right now. We put out a song. He got Columbia SC that came out pretty dope. Shit. Then like I said, the video I did with Tasia B.
That's hard.
Yeah, everybody like that right there. They about to
That's
start.
who you getting triple up.
Yeah, the one.
You look cool as fuck. I want to let you know. You look cool as fuck. I didn't know who you was, but I knew you was.
Shout out to Strong Arm.
That's not crazy. You like an artist. I'm just saying you was acting.
Shout out to Strong Arm Music Group, man.
That's not goddamn loyalty. That's a nigga that's acting right now.
Shout out to them, man. Shout out for the opportunity for that. You know what I mean? That was a dope video. We put that together.
That's another video you just did.
And then which one? That
I mean, I just saw it.
Oh yeah, the one with my man, my girl.
It was a girl, yeah.
To Kim Shi.
Oh,
yeah, that came out, bro.
Shout out to Kim.
Yeah, we did that like in 2 hours, bro.
What?
Oh, she works.
We worked, bro.
She works, bro.
She dope with fire. Like I heard some of her other stuff.
Yeah.
Like she hard, bro. I was like, man, she hard.
Yeah, she an artist.
She hard. And then like I said, shout out Karina J. Man, it's so many artists, man. That like I tell people, I tell my wife, she was like, my wife asked
you
me.
You married too?
Yeah, man.
God damn.
My wife asked me, she said, well, what's the best city you been in? This and that. Like, baby, having herself be a blur to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it'd be get to the city, go to the hotel, check in.
Right.
A lot of times I'll be trying to edit to catch up on stuff. Next thing you know, I'm going to a show.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, I gotta wake up, go to the flight. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff be a blur or go to a city. Like I said, check it and find a venue or whatever, and sometimes you don't get to enjoy it. You know what I mean? Right. So a lot of you hear a lot of major artists say that too. Like, what's the best city been? I don't know. We just be in and out,
bro,
just be in and out.
Because you want to handle business.
Yeah. So and see, like even with that experience, that's why I be so heavy on say the things I say on social media with artists about their work ethic because I try to get them to understand on the other side of your success. Of you being an artist is a thing called a rider. If you don't know what a rider is, that's when the people start taking care of you for being in your greatness.
Right.
So when all the money you spending on traveling, marketing, all that stuff, whatever, man, your life will be at the ease. The only thing you got to do at that time will be go collect your back end. You go to the mall, buy you some clothes. They're gonna provide your travel, your airplane tickets, your travel expenses. Hotel accommodations, food, all that stuff, man. So that's why I try to tell artists.
The reason why I respect you, bro, because you've been in this game for a while, over a fucking 2.5 decades, right? Almost
about a decade.
Yeah, over a decade and a half, right? But what I love about you, you still feel like you're still learning though. Like
it's still on process.
Learning, right? That's what I'm saying. But I love how you still feel like it's a blur because you want to get to a certain point when it's time when you when you know the game now,
Yeah.
you know how, because it's only benefit everybody else when you learned it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to cut in because I got somebody.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
But I want to do this. I want to move. I want me and Daniel to move out this, and I just want you to just drop game, man.
Let's go.
Just let everybody know what you got going on, what your social media is.
Yeah, I
again,
did that. Yeah, I did.
And just give us, us the game.
I'm
man.
gonna say this right here, man. I'm just trying to tell artists this right here. Lock in, man. Find whatever song you got. Lock in with it. Lock in with a producer that can help build your sound. That can help build your sound that you're trying to come out with, as far as your beats and stuff like that. Lock in with a engineer or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Lock in with an engineer that's gonna help create your sound, get your vocals right, you know what I'm saying? The way you want to record, things like that. If you gotta find a videographer, somebody you can lock in. He can create your look, you know what I'm saying? Then, like I said, you need to find at least no less than 10 DJs in your city.
Right.
Lock in with them. You know what I'm saying? Lock in with some platforms like this, podcasts and things like that, and get on your game, man. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Cause like I said, the other side of you putting in all this hard work, man, life is beautiful, bro. I promise you, life is beautiful, man.
I just want you to spit, man.
Yeah.
Move out the way.
Hey, but I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something live for OGP Rose, man. Hey, that song he got ain't no work. Ain't worried. That song he got, man. I told that boy, I said, man, look here, man.
You did that, bro.
Hey, I stand on that song to this day, bro.
You told me that.
Hey, bro, he got one, bro. I'm ready for them visuals, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Time coming, bro. So I do have one question for you.
All right, what's up?
Well, I'll say two.
All right.
How significant is the camera? Like, I see guys saying you got to have a $5,000 camera. And you say you got some guys who saying like my iPhone does it just as well.
Man, like I said earlier, you missed that. If you got an iPhone, you know how to work it. It's all about the color grading, your lighting, and everything like that. You may not get that cinematic official look, but it's something that you can put out there because the average consumer, you know what I mean, they really don't know what kind of camera you shooting with and stuff like that.
For sure.
But if it looks appealing and stuff like that,
That's the key.
That's what's going to draw them in, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't be so focused on that, but when you got certain levels of cameras, you got certain ways you got certain features that'll help you bring out that
facts.
quality better.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
one
that's
other question.
basically what it is on
And
that
one other
end.
question. On average, say you've done many videos, bro. And in my opinion, you've already created some classics in the city.
Mm-hmm.
You have many classics up under your belt,
I
brother.
appreciate that.
On average, how many scenes do you think is necessary to make a good vision worthy video?
I'll say locations or scenes, like scenes.
What locations?
Locations, I'll say like good 2 to 3 if you can get a good 2 to 3 locations. But you can really do it in 2. You can do it in 2 and have like a certain amount of scenes in each location. So like, yeah, it's all about the production of it. So everything's about the production. You know what I mean? Because like you got TV shows that have been filmed in one location, you know what I'm saying, for the whole show.
That's facts.
But they've got certain scenes, like the scene may be structured in the living room, in the kitchen, the bedroom,
That's facts.
or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's all about how you gonna really do the production of it.
Well, I just jumped in, my brother. I'm here for it. Hey, man, spit to the city. Let them know what's going on. What they need to do to get what you
that's
found.
it, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I said, y'all can find me on Glass by Chop on all platforms, GLASSED. BYCHOP and 803-792-1117 if you want to contact me, or glassbychop@gmail.com.
Man, I just want to say I appreciate it, man, because you ain't had to come here. We just getting started, but man, I'm a.
And see that, but see that's the thing about me. I'm the type of person, man, I like to grow with people from the bottom up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people don't understand that because a lot of people I done seen come from the bottom. You don't know where it's gonna take them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like certain people with me who dealt with me. They were like, "Damn, boy, you done came up."
Yeah.
But I was consistent. I wasn't scared to just deal with people. I'd rather deal with y'all off you just your character as a man
Yeah. That
than what
matters
you.
more than anything.
Yeah, that more than anything
Right.
because it's about building the relationships.
Right.
Yeah.
So and that's something I said about your friends when you understand you tried,
Yeah.
but it didn't work and you had to do what you had to do.
All right, boom. So I think y'all ready to close out, man.
We appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man.
Get on your Instagram and
Yeah, I did.